is a day that my Father has made. I will rejoice. Jah, I thank you for this morning. Oh, it's a brand new day. Little bird, they thank him as they sing. So let's all get down and pray.
Welcome to another episode of Teach and the Prof. I'm your host, Teach Garito, and my esteemed co-host, Professor Nuts.
Evening.
Professor Ian.
It's a happy Easter Sunday.
Happy Easter Sunday. On my third day of lockdown, something like that. I'm on lockdown so long that was no time.
Prison
lockdown in Jamaica.
Third year, second week?
Second week, third day, and tomorrow, Monday, fourth and last. And we look forward for next weekend for weekend of lockdown. But it's all for a good cause, so I'm not going to work with the program. So tonight, we really want to discuss something very serious and very dear to us. It was prompted by watching a prank video, a gold digger, a Jamaican version.
Yeah, a gold digger video.
Jamaican version. And in watching the video, most people come away with, woman of the idiot and wickedy and this. But we saw deeper and broader side and more imminent danger, one of imminent danger that we really want to discuss and highlight some solution we can use. Example.
What we saw in the video was very troubling.
Right. So we're going to use this video and these examples to make kind of broaden the viewers' awareness of the danger practice, especially with our young girls, our young ladies that are naive to the danger ahead, and see if we can stop the stem of violence against women through this one mean. There are many ways that we can tackle the violence against women, but we're going to focus on this one aspect of it where the control is in the victim or the potential victims are in making good decisions. Right.
What not to do?
What not to do? There are a lot of females going missing, raped, or even killed. How many of those who are raped, killed, or even going missing came about that event came about, and an unfortunate situation came about because they made the wrong decision by just hopping into a car because it looked nice.
Nice, Chris Car. As I said, Jamaican say Chris Car.
Right. So we have a clip which I'm taken from one of the YouTube pranks, and we want to share it with you. It's just a 7-minute clip, so just bear with us. And when we come back from the clip, we'll discuss and share our opinion on the situation at hand.
Right.
Soon come.
But anytime you see a Chris can't stop her. Just look at Charlene in that car. Charlene a pretty car eye. She see me in a Lexus and a die. I know her friend tell me she not stop cry. Say she want piece of me body and a lie. Charlene a pretty car.
Are you lost, baby girl?
Are you lost, baby girl?
No.
Where are you?
Maypen
I go?
Yeah.
Can't join you?
No.
Why actually Maypen I go to you?
It's a good fear. I taxi me, I text if you want to come in and see me taxi, no problem.
How you live by the place?
You don't have to know.
So you go Maypen go do?
You don't have to know that. You meet my boyfriend.
You meet a boyfriend?
Yeah.
What's your name?
You don't have to know that neither.
Say I move, sir.
tell us I'm taking and you still at all.
Somebody tell us I look nobody.
So why you had yesterday?
I seek a friend.
Well, I don't need no friend, I have enough.
You have enough friend? You can't have enough friend.
Well, me have enough.
Yeah, how much?
I don't have to know what I.
So you know see taxi a pass. It's like you're interested, you know? You know see taxi a pass. So why you know see taxi a pass? You know ready?
I guess me I look taxi from.
Which part you go?
Maybe.
You wait for your personal taxi?
You don't have to know that neither. Just so to make a meeting.
So we can like get a number and continue this conversation online?
No.
Why not?
Because I'm telling you, I'm taking.
You didn't tell us I look nobody, you know?
Well, I don't want a friend.
You say you're taking, respect that. I'm not trying to be in a relationship with you. But just... You look like a person I could be a good friend with. I'm not look nobody.
Well, I'm taking. Sorry.
I'm not look nobody. You keep on and say you're taking. I'm not look nobody. Eh? You live with a boyfriend?
Yeah.
You live with a... Which part you live?
You don't have to know that. Just because I'm living with my.
You go to school?
You don't have to know that.
Everything I have to know. Why you move so?
You don't have to know.
Listen, I can't follow you. Come here.
A taxi me and wait for so like how you got me pen. I'm not happy to take.
So what tell us say a taxi me and take come here.
So what you do then?
Drive.
So what you carry then?
I don't care a little bicycle.
So what you do right job me then?
Yeah.
So go on then.
We can't tow you.
No, that's all.
What make?
We can take taxi.
So why waste the money when we can't tow you go right out there?
Yeah, alright. You know, waste the money.
You sure?
Yeah.
Alright, don't move it now come here.
Want me to move?
I go for my bicycle.
Me, I take one.
What you say?
If me see taxi me, I go on. So what good for you?
Just wait now.
What me
just
wait
go
for?
I go for my bike. You say, can I wait 5 minutes please?
I go on where you go.
Don't move, just wait. You see it so far. Come here now. What are you doing coming? You sure you don't want me to drop you?
Huh?
You sure you don't want me to drop you?
So you see a bicycle, yeah?
I need to jump me around my car and joke.
So which part of the meet when you go?
I go to the bank.
Alright.
And probably go get something to eat. I want to get something to eat.
Sure.
You sure?
Yeah. Can you frighten me cool?
Actually, that. Yeah, I say what?
What is your birthday? You come and spend more bicycle.
Alright, wait. I actually left something. I can go home for it.
Alright.
I can go to my place and chill for like a 5 minutes or 15 minutes. And
Alright. I feel carry this?
yeah, you like it?
Yeah.
You want a drive?
Sure, if you like it.
Yeah, give it a drive. You sure you can handle it? Oh, listen, I carry up and I go up on my house now. You say you ready?
Alright.
You alright with that?
Homework?
You trust me enough, eh?
You have homework?
If I have a girl, yeah.
So why?
Eh?
Say she do home?
So why you worry about my girl? She not home.
Alright then.
So everything good then, no?
Yeah.
Alright.
And you carry this?
Yeah, man, you like it?
Yeah, my lovely. Oh, wait,
So what you say, you don't have no problem to come on my place, don't you?
no, I'm tired.
You hungry?
Yeah.
You hungry?
Yeah.
You want something to eat?
Yeah, sure. Where you buy?
Things on my place, man. What you want? Why you want me to buy you something?
We can buy some like when we go in town, yeah?
Alright, but I go to my place around roughly 20 minutes, yeah?
So you're always this?
Eh?
You're always this?
You like it?
Yeah, I love
I will call you, man.
you. You're not worried about that.
Why?
No.
Alright.
You're always pretty.
something with and chill.
We can just chill and get to know one another, you know the way they get to know each other.
So, like, you know, up to other things.
It depends. Me have to do it like know a little thing more about you, you know the way they?
Yeah, I know them way there, but...
So there you have it. I know. I hope everybody stuck around to see an example of how easy it is for our female to put themselves in danger. And as such, we just want to say, incumbent on each and every one of us to share this type of knowledge with our sister, our daughters, our niece, or anybody that is vulnerable. We're not going to blame them. We're just going to encourage them to stop it. Do not trust anybody and a nick and a dime like that with your life. It could take your life. Just that one bad choice could take your life.
As the saying goes, you know, that all that's glitter is gold.
No.
Right.
No. You know, these guys are doing it for fun, but I can just that many are doing it to harm. You know, so we thank the pranksters for enlightening us, that making us aware that, hey, these are random, these are not actors. These are random girls they are approaching, and they're getting them into the car. Just imagine it. These are not pranksters, and these were guys that want to set up to rape and to kill. You know, the result would be no different.
It wasn't staged. It wasn't staged. It's real. It wasn't sort staged.
Real. So being real is going to give you an indication of how dangerous the practice is by our young females.
And listen, it is frightening how easily these women got tricked. How easily they went in the car. An occupant vehicle. People out there saying it can't happen to me. It can happen to anyone.
You know, the sternness at first when the male approaches, and it's like a cheap pickup line on foot, you know, want to engage in a conversation, want to engage you in dating, want your number, want where you live, and you're so stern in saying no, so firm in saying no, I have a boyfriend.
I have a boyfriend, no.
Good, I'm not interested, no. Leave me alone. And that same person, same badly dressed, maybe badly spoken, not your type, not good looking, just not your type, man, goes into a car. Sometimes it's not even a nice car. Sometimes it has to be a car, just a car. The fact that you're not driving and your boyfriend is driving, any man that is driving is a step up, right? For others, you have to come in a nice car.
And remember, it might not be his car either.
Yeah. And you come and the same individual that you just turned down moments ago get you to come in the car like that. Just like that.
All of a sudden, he's now attractive as prospect.
He's a prospect. You know, what about your boyfriend? You know, don't worry about that. We can work around that.
Yeah, boyfriend is forgotten.
Who are these men who are preying upon our young females, putting them in danger?
Can I say something?
Yeah, man.
So, we saw this video and we saw it as a tool for learning, right? Someone else with nefarious thinking and ideas is going to use that said video, for nefarious reasons, bad intentions.
Still a learning tool for him.
Yeah, he's learning.
You know, it's a great idea for him to arm young females. So we want to balance the whole situation with these videos by showing a different side, a better side, enlighten others, not only the females, but every well-thinking person that knows a young female to say, hey, this danger is out there, this practice is out there. Don't be a victim of this practice.
Especially when there's so many women going missing or so many women being killed.
We never know. We never know the true story and how it started. If it started by stopping at the feet and inviting them in, and they obliged.
What were you saying to me earlier? You're saying something to me earlier. As you're saying that you wonder how many women or kids that have gone missing,
missing, raped, or killed via this means.
Yeah.
We just never know.
No. But try not to be a statistic.
We beg of you. So tell a friend, tell your daughter, tell your neighbor, be the parent of every young female that you can say, hey, I was made aware of this practice and I'm sharing it with you just for you to have second thought whenever you are placed in this position.
Right.
You are not the motor vehicle to stop at your feet, but you can do something. Walk away, run away if you feel that the conversation is getting too intense for you.
Yeah.
Right?
If you feel threatened, as the person's persisting,
Yeah, and they always choose female waiting for a transportation, or she want a ride. I am going to be the ride. So they think that you waiting on a taxi or any form of public transportation is a sign of vulnerability.
Right.
And they use that vulnerability now to encourage you to say, I have an easier way of transporting you to your destination. So it comes nice, packaged nicely with a nice car. You see upward mobility. You start thinking about, if I'm genuine, this is a step up for me. Oh, the devil can wear, sheep clothing also. So wolf in a sheep clothing, or goat in a sheep clothing, whatever. Right. We come in various forms and shape. Danger come in various forms and shape, and we're just appealing to all well-thinking persons that are watching to share the video or even share your thoughts from the video to somebody you know.
I as a father, I try to impress upon my kids to think before you do things. Think before you act to something or react. There is always cause and there is an effect. Think about in everything you do in life, there is cause and effect. It could be negative, it could be positive, but it's going to be a reaction. All right?
There will be an impact.
Yeah. So think before you act. All right? And if something appears too good to be true, it normally is too good to be true.
It's too good to be true, and you are going to be the most beautiful and attractive girl he has ever seen. And don't get the and if it ends well, get to knock and come back to reality. It's just, sweet word of love. So
and tell every girl, every other girl.
Every girl. So this is just one means, and we know I don't want those viewers and subscribers to say, but this and that. This is just one aspect we're zooming in on, focusing on tonight. Who to tell, we might come with other topics of preventative measures, to protect our women. But this is just one that we bucked up on and say, hey, how many have been missing? How many have been raped? How many have been killed by just a car sitting at the feet and invite them in and they oblige? So we'll never know how many. I know that some stats out there, we don't have those numbers, but just think about it. If what you saw in the video is a popular choice of our young females. How many were gone missing, or many
Or
were
many.
raped, or many
Or
got
killed.
killed. You know, so it's a very dangerous practice. And I can't overemphasize, oh, that's a very dangerous practice. And I don't want anybody to take it lightly. I don't want anybody to say, sure. And just a few. There are many pranks all over the world, gold digging pranks all over the world that can be used to highlight the practice is very vast and dangerous.
Let's take a pin and let's play devil's advocate. All right, you and I. I'm positive.
I like being the devil. What go on?
4 minutes. I am because we're not just talking from because of the video that we saw. We're also speaking from experience. Which we have picked up women before in cars, right? When we were much younger, much younger, you know,
much
younger, before we were, you know. So men have been men have been using these tactics for years.
Years.
Nothing new.
Especially when car wasn't so prevalent. You know, everybody have car down in Jamaica. There was once upon a time when only the privileged
could drive.
You know? Yeah.
You're a big thing if you have a car.
So the pressure was increased, or the novelty and the whole excitement of having a car guy was higher then than now. So it's an age-old issue. I can't testify to the fact that men moral was better then than now. So the ladies were in better hands then than now. I don't know.
We don't know.
No, we don't know. But what we do know, that people are doing it and ladies are falling prey to this. You know, and we just have to appeal that, hey, whether back in our time or now, it has been a poor choice.
And it's an age-old tactics that is still working.
Despite the numbers of missing, the numbers of rape, the numbers of death, women are still going into cars of men that they don't know from Adams. First, they must see them. I see it. We are going. You know.
Me get drive now. I'm gonna wait there now.
And then me leave something. You see what happened to what's her name? Shanice. He went in the car. She went in the car. The man that is Robert. What is his last name again? Robert.
I can't remember his name. His last name.
Decided that he left a very important tool at home. He needs it for a job today. So she feels safe that him care to work over and over and nothing, maybe. Him saying that him leave a tool and turn back and go to his house. This is no problem. Yeah, man. No. Him probably apologize 20 times, you know, that him leave the thing at home and him have to turn back. You know. I'm sorry for make you probably I go late, but I'm sorry, but that's something I'm having. And she feel concerned that him have him important tool. Say, yeah, man, go feed. And go he did and went with her life. You know? So the saying is that most of the people will get raped and killed in that fashion is from people they know and trust.
Yeah.
That's not entirely true, because the video is showing me that a lot of females are engaging in conversation and in the company of men that they know not. So we need to focus on that also.
Yeah, his name is Robert Fowler.
Right. So we have to broaden the conversation while we're looking at the uncles and the stepfathers, who are the two main, the family, close family friend, but the kids,
Family member,
uncle,
uncle.
close family friend. Those are set that we look at, but this Charlene type of eyes that a lot of female have pretty cars eyes. The Red Rat sing that song in the 90s, long time, you know, and it's still relevant today.
And there are a lot of other songs out there too, highlighting.
Right. Don't be a Charlene. You know, don't be afraid to tell a young girl, don't be a Charlene. You know. Yeah, it's a deep breath, but you know, safer women can't overemphasize.
Ladies, we're at war. There's a war against women especially in Jamaica.
But the good thing about it is
arm yourself with knowledge.
You're not alone in the war. You're not alone in the war. And currently, there's a clarinet teacher that went missing. She has a car, so she's surely not a Charlene, but her situation is different. And they found the car, found her bag first, and they found the car. They're trying to sell the car, and they engaged the police. Two guys engaged the police in a shootout. One was shot and killed, the other shot and injured and escaped. But I'm yet to hear the discovery of.
You need to find that guy. You need to find the one who's wounded.
Yeah.
To get information from him.
We are yet to find the teacher, whether dead or alive, but we still pray and hope that she's not dead and she'll be safely returned to her family. You know, so that's something that the Teachers Association in Jamaica, and there's a lot of protests. The Saturday morning, the half day that we had free to go about, you know, there were several protests in just getting the words out there for the safe return of.
This is in Clarendon, the protest or
protests? Yes, the school members, the staff at the school that she attends protests. But the JT is that the Jamaica Teachers Association also got involved. So there were other protests. Yeah, but you know, we still hope. We still hope.
What about the lady with a voice message?
That I've said that we're going to we may have to talk on different aspects of violence against women, but let me just touch on that also. There was a voice, there was a recording between
of a phone
conversation between one female, Denise, and a gentleman.
I can't remember his name.
Robert. I hope it's not another Robert. Denise and
blank.
Well, Denise, what the man name? She call his name so often, you know. However, while Prof researching him, the recording is basically about Denise breaking up a relationship with this guy because she looked down the road and she saw danger. She saw that her life was in danger based off incidents and his reaction, raising his hand, digging out the door, licking out the door, the violence that he displayed. She said, you know, this now got better my cut. So she went on her way. He's going to use her now. Is that you left me. You're sick 2 times. Spend, you know, no much money I spend on you to your illness. And because I spent on the illness, you shouldn't leave. You should have discussed it with me. You should have given me another chance. You should have this and you should have that. Now, she's going to make it clear to him, she made it clear to him that it's not him alone spend money. She put in windows and she do this and she that also. So she's thankful for his support during her time of illness. But no make it look like how you alone spend. You know, she get a little spot I send and she sell a little okra and thing. You know, help me do it, me independent, I'm a want to move on. The man said, when the 3 weeks, and we are in the second week, right? Second week. So basically, he's saying that when the 3 weekend of lockdown is over, I don't know what is stopping him from going to start her out.
Before, why wait?
Thursday. Why am I waiting the 3 weekend pass? But when the 3 week pass, my killer she must dead. You know. No,
Must.
part in the conversation that kind of got our attention.
Man, the first man, and if did again, she left him and find one different man, but from where they she gone back to the old man.
No, and that's something different. So
Yeah.
There's a point in the video that got our attention. She said, I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of you. He was insisting that it's a threat, so she can report it. He made it clear you can report it. She said, I threaten me? He said, yes. So that's what I tell her, report it.
Yeah, threaten you.
She said, so now I report it. Because she's not afraid of him. Now, I could stick up in there. You see this informal for dead culture that Jamaica has created for decades. It was created underground and perpetrated and spread and give credence to by the DJ. And now hide and talk and who have a different opinion can have a different opinion. But when a man said informal, that was a on the street, on the corner talk. The DJs pick it up and spread it island-wide and internationally. So informal, it is in so many hit songs about informal for dead. If you see danger or see criminality or a crime being committed or has been committed and you speak of it, you shall die. It is a result for you to no longer be a part of society. You know. What kind of mind protects the murderers and the people who create maim in the society against anybody, women and children, and even men, and say that if you should inform the authorities, you deserve to dead. So, because that is out there, people think that informing the authorities is a sign of weakness. Someone should say, when I report it, because I'm afraid of you, it's basically saying that if I report it, that means I'm afraid of you. You know, but thank God, we are thankful that the police are reporting that they have the perpetrator, the man that did the threat is in custody and she's still alive. And I hope that he'll be dealt with properly from there. I don't know what laws can be brought to books on him, just by threatening, but whatever needs to be done for him to get the message, I hope that is really learned by him, and he has a change of mindset towards this woman, that she's free to go whenever she wants to go, as him the owner, So we just know that for now she's safe, and we just hope that she remains safe. But that's another thing, just to highlight that women just need to report it to the authorities. It's not a sign of weakness if you report it to the authorities. Somebody threaten you, you report it. You make sure it's dated and stamped that I have made it. So anything happen to you in a flash, that person will be one of the first person be suspect. If you need to move, you move. Moving out of the house is not a sign of weakness. And afraid of them when they move. Don't make nobody fool you. Forget about the songs them when you hear. In farm, Jamaica need to be a farmer country.
Country.
Yeah, man, where everybody knows it. If you see something, make a talk. So nobody do it can make a talk. The whole nation make a talk.
Listen,
we need to change the culture. Yeah, man, but the culture need to change, man.
And if a man threatens you, take it seriously. It's a threat.
That the informer for dead culture keep us in bondage and keep us. It breeds the crime and violence in society. Nobody's safe because of that informer for dead culture. We are in the majority. The majority must stand up and must speak out and inform and protect each other and any suspected incident that they may see. Just talk. Make sure say you register that concern, you know, and forget about the culture. Forget about the DJ. The DJ them can go and say what they want to say. But we must change the narrative. We must give them a new song to sing.
I remember you're not just protecting your life, but you're protecting the life of someone else.
You can't afford to be selfish. You know, if the DJ them want us to feel like we're selfish, you know, life mirroring reality. What I'm saying, art mirroring life,
art,
whatever,
life.
Whatever foolishness they want to say. If mirror this, we are informer. Mirror that. Yeah, because there's so many good about the society, but the DJs, a lot of them want to only speak of the bad and glorify the bad and saying that it's not, they must reporting what them seen. Report the good, no man. Report the 10 CXC in your community, you know. Report the high achievers in your community, you know. Report the single mother, no man. We have 5 kids, all 5 kids doing well, man. Report that, no man. Why you have to report the gunman and head blow off and this and that and that and that and tell me say you are not responsible for it. You just reporting what is there. No, you are glorifying what's there, and in glorifying what's there, people feel comfortable to continue doing what is there. So you come like a fertilizer to the crop.
Right.
You understand me? Yeah, man. So more you talk about this. We are in farmer and we see something wrong, we are going to say it. We're going to say it. And we're going to say it and we're going to talk out and we're going to stand up. We're not sit down no more. We are sitting has done nothing to this country. Turning a blind eye has done nothing to this country.
Nothing.
Deaf ears, nothing to this country. So the see no evil, hear no evil, and say no evil has done nothing for this country, but perpetuate this crime and violence and make everybody become prisoner. A long time we are curfew. Long time Jamaica in a curfew, unofficially. Long time. Burger bar. How much time we have much of a million myself we grill up. Right? Because we allow these people to just run wild. Because they don't say anything.
You know, certain time of night you have to lock up in the house. You know, you can't venture out.
You have to live in a gated community, in a gated. When we live now, have 2 gates. Big gate out at the front with security guard. And when we come in, we have another gate. We have to come through again. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what they meant to be.
No.
And big perimeter. And although we have big wall and security, everybody still have camera on the house, right? Attached to them, cell phone. You know, it's just money, spending, fear, all of that negative things that you just feel like you're always pending dangers. Just run the corner. You know, someday you have to drive different road, drive past your house, sometimes I scout it out of anybody lurking around the corner. A lot of tactics we are constantly doing to protect ourselves.
Or if anyone is following you, back from the bank or the club or wherever.
Yeah. So let's go speak up and speak out against violence and crime. You know, where you see it, man. We have so many means. You know, I say, what you call it? Crime stop offering money. I don't want the money to talk. I'm not collecting the money. When in talking, I collect something greater than a personal payment and a reward to me.
Making the country safer.
We are engaged in the safety of the country. When I speak, I will always try to remain anonymous. If you feel that collecting money will expose you, don't collect the money. Speak out still. The life you save by speaking out will be your own, because if you see something and you don't speak out, that same perpetrator of that crime could be perpetrator of your
demise.
I don't see why people can't see the connection, you know. Why people just can't see the connection.
Right?
Say
Yeah, but you know, sometimes people don't act unless it's at the doorstep. They have to be affected. Why? Don't wait. As I said, the life you save might be your own life.
So to save a life. And you save Miss Jane's life, Mass Jones' life. Miss Jones will save your life, and Miss Jane will save your life.
Mm-hmm.
And it's time to come. So the more good people will have living, man, is the opportunity to get rid of the bad people that are among us. You know? So now allow the bad people to get rid of some of the good people, man, because we keep them out shut, man. No, man. Be our brothers keepers, man. Talk out, man. Talk out, man. Speak up and speak out, man. You know? So that's basically what we want to talk about, you know, is crime and violence in a broad sense. But specifically, you know, we were talking about the gold digger video that sparked the thought of protecting our young females, especially from these perpetrators who are coming up in their nice cars and stopping at their feet and engaging in conversation for them to come in the car. And who knows from there, you know, that in that video that we the clip that we show, she went to as far as his home. She was invited in and she obliged. You know,
she got out of the car. She was about to enter the house. On both instances, both female took the same route.
You know,
they both went to the house. And oh my gosh, it's a beautiful home. It's not even his home.
You know, but you know, whose home it is beside the point. Whether it is or just a friend or borrows, the danger can be done either way. So the right thing to do and the only thing to do is to prevent yourself from being in that type of situation. So we encourage our females, we encourage our male, we encourage our mothers, we encourage our fathers, you know, good, well-thinking neighbors. We encourage people here on Teachable Prof to speak out, share the video. You know, I think it would save in one life through this video. It will be one life worth it.
Worth it. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't even think about the numbers. Just think about the life saved. You know, it will be worth it. You know. So that's our thought for today. We'll be back surely with another episode, another thought-provoking topic. You know.
Teachable Prof.
Right here. So stay tuned. If you don't click the notification bell, click it, you know, for our next episode. So
yeah,
you know, always good stuff come. Always good stuff come, man. I know I'll get better.
You make sure you're kept up to date, okay?
Man, and we're gonna get better. So thank you for watching. See you again, man. Next time. Wow, good.
All right, people. Yes, my people. All right.
Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share our videos. And don't forget to comment.
And hit that notification bell.
This has been another episode of Teach and the Prof.